music from the heart. But there was music before there was electricity. Nick, the sound was fantastic. Thank you. But I also like to prove that folk music doesn't have to be soft. Pop and rock music doesn't have to be loud, as long as it tells the tale worth telling. So I've been doing a show like this for a long time. On September 22nd, 1983, almost 40 years ago, Eric Lowen and I wrote this song in 40 minutes. But it's not necessarily common knowledge. Is that when we wrote this, we were in the middle of a feud. We weren't speaking. I had been in a band with him for about 3 years. The band was floundering. My day job was taking over my life. And he said to me, you have to choose between the band and your job. You're not devoting enough time and attention to this band. The mitigating circumstances was that my day job was with my uncle's company, an advertising job, where I was number 2 in the company. So I couldn't quit. It was 1983, I was making 30 grand a year, thought it was rich. And the band was going nowhere fast. It's also not common knowledge is that my uncle and his son, my cousin, had undergone an unspeakable tragedy with the death of my cousin's mother, my uncle's ex-wife, at the hands of her boyfriend in a domestic violence murder. I had to hold the family together. I had to hold the company together. And for those of you who follow that sort of thing, that cousin is Dave Navarro, the rock star from Jane's Addiction and the Red Hot Chili Peppers and the Ink Master Show on Paramount Network. He was 15 years old. I was over 30. The conventional wisdom is that when you're kicked out of a band when you're over 30 and you're spending your time working a day job that's becoming a career, it's over. That's it. No musical career, no musical dream. Time to pack it in and grow up. So I did it, but I was miserable. I didn't see a way out. I was making a living. The band was going nowhere, and I was 31 years old when we actually wrote this. So I quit talking to my friend. I shot the messenger. 2 months later, he calls me out of the blue. Hey man, how you doing? Hey, I'm fine. What do you want? Well, I thought maybe we could get together and write a song. Let me see if I got this straight. I'm not good enough to be in your band. You've written 5 songs in your entire life. I've written 100. That band is going nowhere fast. You make me make this choice, and you want to write with me? You self-absorbed, selfish, inconsiderate. I didn't say any of that. I thought it. But in there somewhere was another little voice that said, you're dying. You're not doing something you love. So just suck it up. Yeah, he's probably taking advantage of you. But you know what? Just do it. Keep one little tiny toe in being musical for the sake of your peace of mind and sanity. It doesn't matter. Nothing's going to happen in the song anyway. It's not going to go anywhere. So I said yes. And on September 22nd, 1983, I went over to his house, and in 90 minutes, we wrote this. Now, due to us getting a little bit excited by what we created, we decided to take the tape to publishing companies, all of whom rejected it. We gave it to record company friends, and all of them rejected it. We gave it to one friend who gave it to another friend who listened and said, there's nothing here. Our fates were subject to a little hard work, some crow eating, and ultimately good old-fashioned garden variety Hail Mary, dumb luck. When a guy who turned it down called us 4 months later and said, I got an idea. I want to play this song for a major artist. We said, okay. And a week later he called up and said, guess what? Pat Benatar is going to record this. It's going to be on her next album. It's probably going to be first single. And all the indications are that it's going to be a big hit. I'll never forget the look on my face when I heard that news. It was a little something like, now stories of good fortune come in all cuts and colors. The details are there to set you up. But the reason I'm mentioning this is it occurred to me about 10 years ago in the middle of this very encore. If I had stuck to my anger and my pride and my bitterness and said no like I wanted to, I wouldn't be in this room right now. Decades of wonderful experiences, great music, and a career that I treasure would not have happened if I had stuck to my gut feeling and said no. Janet, we never would have met. Lisa Beth, no festivals, no singing together, nothing. My dream of playing in this place that didn't get realized until tonight never would have happened in any way, no how, if I had said no and not taken that session. It's taught me something. When you're at that stage in your life where you're swimming in anger and pride and bitterness and resentment, and someone reaches out and says, hey, do you want to do the session? Shut the fuck up and take the session. 20 times I tried to tell you, 20 times I cried alone. Always I'm surprised how well you cut my feelings to the bone. Don't wanna leave you really, just wanna break the ice. Do I look silly to you when I yield to your advice? When you say we belong to the light, we belong to the thunder, we belong to the sound of the words we come falling under. Whatever we deny or embrace, all words of our banner, we belong together. Si acaso no lo sabes, te aseguro que es verdad. El cariño que es sincero no se apaga con crueldad. Olvidas lo que fuimos y desprecias lo más fiel. Juntitos pretendimos que la luna era de miel. Junto a ti, solo es mi anhelo. Everybody sing with me. Junto a ti como el rayo, no importa el porvenir si sufrir, es mi triste destino. Junto a ti hasta el fin del camino. The Spanish words mean the that there is no love that is greater than that between a true-hearted gentleman and his chosen one in the back of an El Camino. What? I'm from Southern California. We do that sort of thing. Especially us Latinos. We like our El Caminos. No Subarus or Saabs for us. Certainly no Ford F-150s. Close your eyes and try to sleep now. Close your eyes and try to dream. Clear your mind and do your best to try and wash the palate clean. We can't begin to know how much we really care. But I hear your voice inside me, and I see your face everywhere. Now I say we belong to the light, we belong to the thunder. We belong to the sound of the words we both fallen under. Whatever we deny or embrace, or what's up or better, we belong, we belong, we belong together. We belong, we belong. Whatever we deny or embrace, we belong. We belong. We belong. Good night, everybody.